Welcome and welcome back, everyone. Today's Timeless Pick a Card is a subscriber request, and the request is Life Purpose and Soul Mission. Okay, sorry guys, I had to check the list again because I did shuffle everything, but yeah, that's exactly what we're looking at here. Life Purpose and Soul Mission. Okay, we have 4 options today. Option 1 with the Rose Quartz Tumble, Option 2 with the Mookaite Jasper Tumble, Option 3 with the Pistachio Calcite Tumble, and Option 4 with the Tiger Eye Tumble. Take a deep breath, exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. If you need more time to choose your pile, pause the video. Okay. Ooh, why is that so up there? Sorry guys, okay. There we go. Okay. Welcome pile 1. If you chose the Rose Quartz Tumble, this is your pile. This is your reading. Let's find out what your life purpose and soul mission is in this lifetime. Okay, so we're starting with the Beyond Lemuria. If you like the decks that I use, you can find them in the affiliate links in the description box. And you got Harmonic Flight and the number 29. This is beautiful. This is such a beautiful deck. I love the art in this deck. Anyway, I don't really know this deck very well, so this one specifically, I'm gonna read from the book. I'm being called to read this one from the book, but I'm seeing something about doing something together with a soulmate. I'm seeing something about doing something with a soulmate, a higher level soulmate. You're supposed to come together with a higher level soulmate, and you have the same life purpose and soul mission, but you have different talents and skills, if this makes sense. There is someone here you are connected to, your souls are intertwined, and you're supposed to be doing this together. Seeing the divine in the eyes of another, relationships with deep bonds. So part of your soul mission and life purpose. So you could have, I do life purpose readings, by the way, so you can find my email in the description box for that. But I was going to say, you could have a life purpose, you could have your North Node in the 7th house or the 8th house, or in Libra. Yeah, I'm going to say it's those 3 possibilities here that you could have. You're supposed to, your soul's mission, so the growth, your spiritual growth has a lot to do with helping someone else grow at the same time, okay? It has to do with deep bonds in your relationships. So I'm seeing you as, irrespective of whether you deal with a lot of people or not, whether you're very visible or not, you have this thing where when it comes to your private life, you're meant to share it with very few people, okay? There's some kind of life-changing connection here that's either about to happen for you, or you're in this life-changing connection. And you're here to transmute dissonance. This means to help people with a deeper understanding and almost bring out the divine in people and get them to see their own divinity. This is actually one of the biggest gifts that anyone can have, and I do feel you have this gift. You're meant to work one-on-one with people and get them to see their own divinity, and in this way they can heal and become the best versions of themselves, therefore contributing to raising the vibrations on the planet. This is very big, okay? And this is about teamwork as well. And this is about helping people remove their armor around their heart armor. Okay, this could even be something that you do one-on-one with one specific person. So you're here to almost set people free or set their heart free from their cage, help them heal the heart chakra. So you're a healer. You're a healer and you're here to show people their own divinity. Wow, powerful message. We have soul child. So immediately I'm seeing a child there. So you're meant to direct children, lead children, heal children, become a leader, or help them in some way with their soul, to keep their soul intact by showing them their divinity from a very young age. So you're meant to either parent a child who is a very special child, and you are someone who is very equipped to prepare this child for their own soul purpose, soul mission, their own life purpose, or you're meant to work with children, help children, heal children. It's something about children and their souls, to keep their souls intact, to help them stay on the path that is the path of their soul, regardless of everything else that's going on around the world. We have the number 14 and the number 5 could be relevant to you, the number 29 and the number 2. But you have a very big purpose. So I'm going to say as well, your life purpose could, your North Node could have Cancer there as well, or Leo. Or you could have your North Node in the 5th house as well. So it could be a more specific a relationship with a child. So take what resonates, okay? You're going to know your situation better. I'm reading for a lot of people, so... Wow, okay. So we have the 4 of Wands. So again, higher level soulmate, twin flame. So you could be that a pile here that you identify as of being in a twin flame, on a twin flame journey here. And that is part of your soul mission. Because the two of you together, you and your twin flame, are here to raise the vibration of the planet together. You have the same mission, the same life purpose. And it could involve having children together, or you're both guiding children. Messenger. So you definitely, part of your soul purpose, life mission, life purpose, soul mission, is to be a communicator. You're a powerful communicator. So you're here to communicate. You're here to use your voice to speak or deliver messages to people that will guide them on their own path toward their own higher level soulmate. You're meant to be heard, or your words are meant to be read. Okay, so I'm seeing either being a speaker or writing books here, possibly for children, or the topic being children, or helping parents with their children, or helping people with their relationships in these books, or achieve stability, or almost like a couples therapy as well. Get people to communicate more harmoniously between each other, to get people to understand each other on a deeper level, get people to understand their children. So if you're thinking about writing a book, absolutely go ahead and do that. It's going to bring people a lot of solace. 8 of Air. Yeah, I do see there's a lot of mental activity that goes on within you. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart strongly, but it's almost like your soul mission, your life purpose is to, first of all, get yourself out of mental entrapment and help other people free themselves, free their souls. You're here to help people free their souls, but it's almost like you go through this lesson yourself first, maybe at a very young age, and you're very equipped to then help other people free themselves from their own mental slavery, from their own cage, whatever that is, from their own self-imposed or otherwise imprisonment. You're here to help people free themselves. And free themselves, also live in their authenticity and be more genuine. And you almost have to learn this before you can help others go through this. But it's also help people to express themselves freely. But this is also something you have to learn. So I'm seeing a lot of unblocking of the throat chakra and the heart chakra. You're here to help people free their heart and free their expression. Show them that it's okay to freely express themselves and be who they are and live their most authentic version of themselves. Six of Earth. You're here to bring balance to people and show them how they can experience balance in a more practical way in their life. So you could also be here to help people balance their finances in some way with their practical life. So something about finances and balancing the finances, allocating resources so that they have enough to buy a home, very possibly. So something to do with maybe real estate as well, or helping people be very disciplined with the way that their relationship with money, if this makes sense, so that they can create stability in their life. And you're also supposed to do this. And you're also here to learn and teach that the more genuine and authentic you are, the quicker you will achieve stability in your life and serve as an example to other people for the same. We have the Knight of Cups here, so you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. But you're also here to teach people, first of all, to find the divinity within them, to keep their souls intact, to free themselves from their mind, because that's where the devil lives, in the mind, right? And to love themselves, forgive themselves, and to offer their love more freely. Don't keep it to yourself. It's almost like you're showing people it's okay and it's actually advisable that you give your love freely, because love is not about what we expect in return. It's about what we have inside us, and that feeling of love and being capable of feeling that in itself is a gift and a blessing. And you're here to show people, wow, you're very and Nine of Wands, you've been through a lot, and everything you've been through has prepared you for your life purpose. It means that it seems also that you've been through a lot, you have a lot of experience, and you have a lot of gifts and talents and skills, and you're supposed to use all of them in this one thing. There's this one thing that you're supposed to do, possibly and most possibly with a higher level soulmate, possibly a twin flame. You have the same mission. You've both been through a lot in life, like a lot. You got hurt a lot. You've been through many battles. Maybe you didn't have enough to eat at some point. You didn't have enough money. You may even have had to steal or count on other people's charity, or people have made you suffer, and even though they apologized, like that exercise where if you fold a piece of paper, when you unfold it, the marks are still there. So it's like, yeah, people hurt you, then they apologized. But you're also here to learn about forgiveness and teach about forgiveness and show that your life is not what happened to you, it's how you dealt with it. It's what you made of it. It's how you used it as a stepping stone, how you turn your obstacles into stepping stones. And you're here to teach about forgiveness as well. But your experiences, all that you've been through, all your talents, all your skills are supposed to be used in one thing. And this one thing has to do with communication. And from there, from the communication, you will help people keep their souls intact. You will help children. You will help people free themselves. You will help people forgive themselves and others. You will help people get their lives together, get their lives back together, get their ish together, get their crap together. Rebuild themselves, reinvent themselves. Wow, you have a big mission here. You have a big mission. Yeah, judgment, rebirth. It's like You're giving people a new life. You yourself, you've been through a death and a rebirth, and you're here to guide people through the same and to show them that there is a second chance in life. You're here about your soul mission, your life purpose is about second chances and showing people that they can, access their inner child. The inner child has never left, and go back to that and bring them back to life from there. Remember who they are. Remember their own missions. 8 of Wands. And you give people like this surge of a feel-good feeling of moving forward and movement and motivation. And it's like you jolt people back to life. So you could actually be working in a hospital or something and helping people, maybe in a children's ward. Maybe this is something that you've seen happen. But anyway, you're jolting people back to life after they thought it was too late or their time to do something was over. You show people a new hope. You remind them of who they are. You free them from their own fears. Wow, I'd be so interested to know what you guys do or what you're thinking of doing. Please comment in the comment section. This is so interesting. Maybe a lot of people chose this pile, or I do see you have so many talents and skills that you use them all in this one thing. And it's almost like you rebuilt people. It's like you, if someone has a one-on-one experience with you, and you're meant to do this with your soulmates, maybe retreats or something. Wow. Wow, look at that. Healer. Maybe you do work at a hospital. Anyway, this is a broader sense of the word. This could mean anything. This could mean like energy healer, counselor, psychologist, doctor, physician, surgeon, nurse, dentist. But you're a healer in the broader sense. I'm seeing you're a spiritual healer above all. It doesn't mean you can't be a doctor as well, but you have the spiritual gift of healing, okay? And you have the desire to share it. And even like if you don't do this, your life may seem a little bit meaningless. Like let's say you have some form of a platform. This happened to me. I used to be an actress, and I always felt that was empty in itself, even though I was using my empath abilities and people could heal themselves through reliving. I just felt there was something missing there. And even in that job, I was healing people. I know that I was, but it still didn't go the extra mile. And I do see you going the extra mile here because you're showing people their divinity. That's what I feel like what I do a lot here as well. And I believe there is no bigger gift than to be a healer and to show people their divinity, right? 2 in 1. And it's the same at the same time. So you're here to, even maybe help people with addictions, out of addictions, into a better life. Wow. Yeah, you're here to support others in their healing. And you're very supported. The more you decide and choose to heal people, the more you are supported. Talk to your angels. They're all around you and they're supporting you. So if you ever worry, just ask for divine guidance and they will help you. Yeah, you're a spiritual teacher and a spiritual healer. You will possibly end up, giving classes or something, or sessions, seminars, and books. I see this all being possible. And you have an ability to deal with people from all religions and backgrounds and cultures. And it's meant to be that way because you're meant to reach a lot of people. Even though you end up working one-on-one, if this makes sense. So I see you possibly having an audience and then working one-on-one with people. Your life is a canvas, artist manifestation, creative accountability. So maybe you are an artist. Maybe you have used your acting skills and you're supposed to create something artistic, almost creative. You need to use your creativity. It's like I said, you're very well-rounded. You're not a very simple kind of person. You're complex, and because you're meant to be that way, you're meant to use it in that way. So you could be a performing artist, and that could change as well and you could transmute that into something else and keep transmuting it until you get to your life purpose. So you could have Scorpio in your chart, and that's death and rebirth right there. That is rebuilding from the ashes, phoenix rising from the ashes. But you're just getting, it's like the energy is gaining momentum. It's like you're just discovering this, or you've just stepped into this and you're just now starting. You're just at the very beginning. You're blossoming into this. Avenger. Desire to balance out the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So again, he has the map of, I'm seeing that as the map of the world. So you're here to help people get their souls back. That's what I see, and bring fairness and a balance back to the world. You have a big purpose, and it entails so much. Yeah, Sun, you're here to bring clarity. You're here to bring people growth, set them on their own path. Again, something to do with children here and helping people feel really good about themselves, raising the vibration of the planet. You could resonate with music, bees, and sunflowers. Maybe this specific instrument means something to you. I don't know if you can see it there. You could have Leo in your chart, 9th house. You're definitely on a spiritual quest in this lifetime. You're meant to follow your faith, to maybe become a guru even. Travel the world, connect with many cultures. And this is publishing a book. The 9th house is about publishing. So you're meant to publish a book. Sextile, you're going to get so many opportunities to collaborate with other people, maybe other artists even. If you are an artist, your artistry really comes from a very spiritually guided place, divinely guided. And you're meant to collaborate with other artists and synergize. Oh, synergies. So you're meant to, as I was saying from the beginning, you're meant to use all your talents and skills into one thing. You're going to get a lot of opportunities and a lot of doors opening for you. Yeah, this is going to flow for you. You're meant to experience a flow. After, I'm hearing the worst is now behind you. So whatever you've been through, that's behind you. And now you're going to experience opportunities in a flow of harmony and energy. And you're here to support other people, and you're very supported in your mission. 4th house. You make people feel at home. You are here to help people with their home situation as well. Whatever's going on with the home, with the family. Maybe bring families back together, or heal families, or heal the inner child. Yes, heal the inner child from way back, from family trauma. Something with a bed, so I'm seeing maybe sexual trauma as well. You're helping people. You're helping people with all kinds of healing. Now, something to do with shelters as well. You could be working with people in shelters and bringing them a new life. Understanding people's background so you can help them. Help them find a home, find a shelter, get their life back up and going, maybe through art. Get people to do, you're going to help artists as well, could be. Okay, Pal 1, that was your reading. Very interesting indeed. Very beautiful mission that you have here. Wow, this is amazing. It's amazing what comes out of these readings, but you have an important soul mission here. You're going to help a lot of people. Okay, let me know how that resonates for you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe and hit the bell and all those things. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Bless you. Bye for now. I'll compile 2 if you chose the Mookaite Jasper. This is your soul mission and life purpose, so let's find out. You got reclaim your energy. And the number 42 and the number 6. So your soul mission, your life purpose involves getting your energy levels back or people's energy levels back up. And maybe this is what's going on with you right now. You are currently reclaiming your energy because maybe someone drained you and you're learning to reclaim it and to not allow it to happen again, and help other people through your own example, to follow the same path and to learn the same. You're here to teach people about reclaiming their energy after someone has took it from them. An energy vampire. Maybe you're an empath. You're here to help empaths recover and learn from those experiences. Unplug from mass consciousness. Wow, this is even bigger than I thought. So it's not on a very cellular level. This is actually on a big scale, because people give too much of their energy to what is told to them, what is almost what comes through the TV. Oh, you're here to tell people to turn off their TVs because it's draining their energy that they need for more important things, so that they understand that their energy is being drained for a reason. So you're here to tell the truth and get people to unplug from mass consciousness and plug into divine consciousness. To plug into their crown chakra. And you've had to learn, or you're learning about it so that you can help others do the same. You're here to show people a different path. You're here to show people the lies and the truth. So you're here to expose the truth and the lies. Wow. Tower. Yeah, and you're going to shock people. You're this wake-up call. You're like, hello, guys, look, this is what's going on. Could be a truther. This is what's going on. Wake up. Wake up. You're sleeping. They're all sleeping. You're sleeping because you don't have enough energy. It was taken from you. Reclaim it, guys. We've got work to do. We need to. It's almost like you're bringing people shock information. You're that person who shocks everyone when you open your mouth because you just don't follow the masses. You have very different ideas and notions and information that will shock people. So you're the kind of person, when you open your mouth, sometimes people don't want to hear it. They close their ears and close their eyes. But you do it anyway. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Yeah. The Chariot. You're here to get people to ride their own life purposes in a new direction based on the truth, and to get people to stop procrastinating. To stop procrastinating because their TVs are making them procrastinate instead of live their lives. And you're here to get people to live their lives rather than a narrative. Yeah, to get and then when people come into contact with you, they get really indecisive. What should I do? What should I believe in? And so there's like this stalemate. There's a stalemate when you come into contact with people. whatever you communicate, it's like people are like, oh, I don't know. Could have Cancer and Libra in your chart, but you create doubt in people's minds where there wasn't doubt. They just followed one truth that they believed that was the truth. They always, and then they get confused. They're like, they don't know what to believe. They don't know what to choose, what to think. And that's good. You get people to think. You get people to think. Three of Water. Something about friendships. Maybe you do this with your friends first and foremost. Celebrations. You're here to celebrate something. Celebrate the truth. Celebrate the hidden pearls of wisdom. You bring people hidden pearls of wisdom. You help people discover they have a brain. Oh, wow. You help people discover they actually have a brain. They can think for themselves. This is amazing. The Hermit. You're very good connected to Source. You may have Virgo in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, you're like this leading light for people. You're a light worker. You're like, here's the way. This is the light. This is the truth. Follow me. Follow me, guys. I'll get you out of here. I'll get you out of this place. The Fool. Yeah, come have your new beginning. Come see how beautiful and wonderful life can actually be. It's not that horrible. It's not that horrible. It is, but it doesn't have to be. It is because you are plugged in. If you unplug yourself, then you can have a wonderful life. Eight of Pentacles. But you need to get to work, guys. You cannot be on your couch watching TV. There's stuff to be done. Let's go back to, how it used to be. Let's go outside. Get outside and actually do stuff with your hands. Learn how to make things rather than buy things. Maybe you're an artisan and you teach people how to make things. Knight of Wands. Yeah, time is of the essence. We need to move. You've already wasted too much time watching TV. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart. Getting people to take action and to get to work. Body work, so you could be a personal trainer or get people to work on their bodies because they're just too out of energy. Oh, get people to reclaim their energy through working on their body, through energy healing, massage therapy, physical therapy, exercise training. Turn your TVs off and let's go to the gym. Turn your TVs off and I'll help you work on your body so you can have the energy to push forward and do the work that you're here to do. Children. Yeah, and yeah, especially with children. If children are spending too much time, maybe you're here to teach some, because this is a child here. I see this being a child. You're here to teach children a specific skill maybe, so that they don't become like vegetables in front of a TV. Well, when I say TV, it can mean even YouTube or any screen, right? You're here to help people find children find their own life purpose by doing things. Maybe you're like a physical education teacher for children, or maybe that's your purpose. Maybe you teach music to children, and maybe you're a guide, like at the zoo or a safari place with animals, and you're here to teach children about nature and animals and spending time outside and living the way people used to live before instead of looking at a screen. Learning new skills. Crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So maybe you're here to dig out crystals, or you are here to sell crystals or learn about crystals or teach about crystals and gemstones and geology, maybe something to do with geology and the connection to our magnetic field and how it can heal us, or to teach about this. I see like a kind of, you're this person who, if this does not resonate, choose another pile. You're here to turn people off their screens and actually live their lives by getting their hands dirty, getting their hands to create things. Maybe you do create things with your hands, to use their bodies instead of their, to use their bodies more, Speaker. So you could be a speaker. You could speak about this, speak about these things. Inner earth, and I heard new earth, to create new earth. It's almost like you trust in the new generation to follow you. Oh, you're here to bring new solutions, a new beginning after people have been dormant for so long. After all the time they've wasted to do things they should have done as kids, or to get kids to do things before it's, they're too old to do them, or to bring a new solution to a dire reality so that we can all change it. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You could have a Gemini placement, but you're here to bring people the answers they need, where they were looking for it in the wrong places. Exorcist, yeah, definitely. You're here to free yourself and others from destructive impulses by being productive and getting back into contact with nature and animals and what we're here to do on earth. The Chariot again, twice. So you're definitely here to get people to move toward their long-term goals, to create goals for themselves and take the practical steps rather than living, watching other people doing their thing, so that we can all create new solutions and new beginnings. I'm seeing off the grid. Getting people to follow you to do something off grid. Adjacent possibilities. Yeah, you're to show people other possibilities, other truths, other possibilities, another way of living, a more pure way of living. Yeah, you guys could have Cancer strongly in your chart. You're here to almost mother people, nurture people, give them the nurturing that they didn't get, because maybe they had parents who told them to watch TV, or they're giving their kids iPads or yeah. Maybe you're here to become a parent, a mother, more specifically. You're here to bring people and almost like present people with challenges to overcome so they can use their brains, their skills. To tap into their own subconscious mind, to heal and to develop spiritually, to access their Akashic records, their dreams, and to actually deal with their own baggage rather than push it under the rug or shove it under the rug or hide it under the rug. And to become more well-rounded, to have a different worldview, to actually write down what their mission statement is rather than just going with the flow and just following the masses. It's to understand who they are individually, and own it. Maybe you're here to help people with their body image, definitely recover themselves, and help people with what to wear, what colors look better on them, to create their statement in the world. Wow, this is very interesting. So that was your reading, pile number 2. Let me know how that resonates for you. And it was a pleasure to read for you. Don't forget to like this video. If it does not resonate, choose another pile. I'd love to know what you guys are up to, so comment away in the comment section so I can know how this resonates for you. If it does not, choose another pile. Bless you and bye for now. Okay. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the pistachio calcite tumble, this is your reading. This is your soul mission and your life purpose. We have air, so you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, you're here to bring a shift in the paradigm, from the old paradigm to the new paradigm, okay? The number 13 may be relevant to you, but also the number 4. So you're here to help people structure themselves or restructure themselves into a new paradigm. You're here to help people shift from the old to the new, from what was to what is, to co-create the reality they want to create. You're here to help people adjust, adapt, and become more flexible. You're here to help people transition and become more flexible. Something to do with communication. You could have the ability to heal with your hands, something about your palm chakras. Earth healing. Yeah. So you could be also, you could have a purpose of helping children transition from one reality to another, like if something happens to their family, to help them with changes within the family structures, to restructure. The number 38 and the number 11 may be relevant to you. You're also possibly meant to work with children from all over the world or different cultures from your own. Maybe as you were a child, you remember being given an important mission. Maybe you even remember interactions with angels. Yeah, you're here to help the earth transition into a higher frequency and ascend. You're here to help with the earth's ascension. And healing what was, so that the ascension can occur and take place. You may have some vivid memory of this being given to you as a mission as you were a child. Very young, you knew that you had a strong mission from a very young age. Could be very connected to Archangel Gabriel. Temptation. So you could have a Capricorn placement, and maybe you have fears and doubts of your mission. Maybe you sometimes ignore your intuition about this. Maybe you're a workaholic. You work hard. Oh, also, I'm hearing this is the ego. So you're here to help people with the death of their ego. Let go of the ego more. And transition more into soul and spirit and closer to God, to become more divinely guided. Hierophant. Yeah, help people on their spiritual path so they can ascend and transcend their limitations of the ego. You're here to help people transcend the limitations of the ego. And you've had to learn this yourself. Taurus energy here. You're here to bring people change with the number 5. Definitely, you're an agent for change. From the ego to love. From fear to love. From lower vibration to higher vibration. From lack mentality to abundance mentality. 2 of Earth. To help people make decisions of what to take with them, what to let go of, what is really valuable and what is not, what they really need. You're here to help people with minimalism as well. Maybe you're a minimalist. so that they don't carry so much weight, because the weight could translate into disease as well, and lower vibration. You're here to help people let go of needing to have too many possessions and too many things, and to feel lighter and more motivated, and to find a purpose rather than depending on having things to be happy, because they discover that that's not what brings them true happiness. That's living with purpose and a mission that's going to bring them true happiness. 7 of Swords. You're here to help people get away from doing things in an outdated way that doesn't serve their highest good, that keeps them stuck. And you're here to help people strategize a way out of this old paradigm through healing. Find a way away from their ego. Yes, the devil twice. You could be here to help people with their addictions, maybe hoarding or consumerism, shifting away from consumerism and hoarding and the need to possess things. Because if they let go of trying or needing or wanting to possess things, or actually possessing them, they become freer. And you help people understand this. You live in this way and they follow your example. Or you almost like people come into contact with you and they realize that maybe they're placing too much importance on their possessions, and it's actually not making them happy. Maybe this is something you've learned as well, and you're here to learn that. Yes, that loving yourself, putting yourself first as your biggest treasure and value is a lot more important than having things, because at some point in your life you maybe felt empty, that buying things was not satisfying you, it was not filling the void, or you're helping other people do this. And hence you realize that self-love is a lot more important, and then you start loving yourself and valuing yourself and realizing that you're actually the most valuable asset that you have. And you realize you don't need so much stuff, so then you can rest and have something to eat. You don't have to try so hard, pressure yourself so much to have things. And that's when you find love. So you're here to learn about self-love and eventually teach about this. That's the paradigm shift for you. More importantly, is to learn to let go of material stuff, the ego, lower vibration thinking, self-sabotaging, and stepping into the vibration of love and heal and help other people and feel free, and then feel motivated and happier than you've ever been because you have less stuff. Career change. Yeah, you may decide, you may be one of those people who worked in finances or something, or you were like a very hard worker, like almost like workaholic, and your health was even taking a hit because of that. You were tired, you were not eating enough, or you were eating too much. And you decide, you get this epiphany, this light, the divinely guided light, because I'm seeing an angel there come through. Or something happens that you cannot avoid seeing the truth, and you embark upon a new career that brings you more joy and abundance, because it resonates more with with love, and something to do with nutrition, very possibly. Maybe you go from like a what's it called, a corporate job or a job in finances or something, and you then realize that you're actually a lot more passionate about cooking and nutrition, and you become a cook or a chef or a nutritionist, or you teach about nutrition maybe in retreats or workshops, or maybe you open up like a restaurant that with healthy food, maybe Ayurveda, and you conduct your healing work with your culinary skills, or you're teaching people to eat healthier. Yeah, you're here to learn how to let go, walk away from, like if you're someone who if like you don't find a solution for something, but you insist on finding the solution, you bang your head against the same wall and you try to find the solution the same way, and it never really works out that way. You're here to learn how to let go in order for the situation to resolve itself. So it's like you can be these people who, or you could have been when you were younger, where you kind of persist. And then you learn, now actually if I distance myself from this and if I look at it from a different angle, like I'm not involved, or I distance the stakes, like I pretend the stakes aren't this high, or I distance myself, and you learn that in letting go, the solutions actually come a lot faster. And you maybe end up writing a book about this, or you learn this in books and it changes you. You get this information from a book and you're like, oh, actually I would like to really do that. Or yeah, actually this makes sense if I let go. So something about your connection with books will get you on your life purpose, to connect with your life purpose. Starkeeper. So you could be a starseed. Check out my starseed pick a card. So you let go, but you're going to stay grounded. That's the good news. And you're going to find out in that pick a card about star seeds, or there's something about that you need to read about star seeds that's going to, or maybe a starseed reading, personal one, where you dive more into your life purpose. A new start is coming. Yeah, it's almost like you're going to get this new beginning. So it's coming. So it's coming for you. And it's almost like you're going to start all over, like a new person, but more pure of heart and spirit. You're going to rid yourself of your ego. And I'm hearing born again virgin for some of you. But it doesn't have to be in the literal sense. The moon. Yeah, there's a lot that's been hidden from you, or you haven't been able to see. And it's like you're about to get some clarity on this. You could have Pisces or Cancer in your chart strongly. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, 8th house. Something about intimacy, investments, contracts, secrets, mysteries, sex. So something you learn through your sexual life, your intimacy, maybe a Kundalini awakening that changes things for you, or you discover that you actually want to do something less corporate and more freeing. You're here to explore your sexuality, the secrets, the mysteries of life, following a spiritual path. Something about your physical body is going to change as well. So you're here to experience an awakening. And you're even being invited to be a little bit selfish, but let go of the ego in a way. You could have Libra in your chart. But you become more of an idealist as you grow older. You feel younger at heart. Because maybe at the beginning of your life you believed that you wanted to grow up very quickly, or your life kind of led you in that path of, or someone told you that you needed to make money, and then all of a sudden you step into your heart space and everything changes for you, maybe due to a relationship or an intimate connection, maybe with a Libra. And you could have Gemini in your chart. You could be a Gemini dealing with a Libra, or a Libra dealing with a Gemini. But there's something here about your communication. You're meant to communicate, you're meant to socialize, you're meant to network. So actually it would be perfect for you to do retreats or workshops where you could teach something, learn something. So Hierophant is about the teacher. So you're meant to become a teacher. Maybe about cooking, writing a book as well, conducting retreats or workshops or whatever. Okay? That was your reading, pile number 3. Beautiful. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If you feel this is not your reading, choose another pile. Okay? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads here on the channel. Okay, bless you and bye for now, guys. Until next time. Welcome, pile number 4. If you chose the Tiger Eye, this is your reading. So let's see what your soul mission and your life purpose is. Okay. So first off, we've got evolution. You're here to evolve. Something about the DNA strands. So something possibly to do with science, the evolution of science, the evolution of mankind. I'm seeing a mermaid here, so possibly something to do with the ocean. Maybe you resonate with the mermaid, or you always like spend a lot of time in the ocean. Marine life, evolution of the species. Something about DNA strands, maybe science. You're here to evolve and to help others evolve. Maybe diving, marine biologist. Life path. Something about life and evolution of the species, or maybe you're meant to OBGYN, gynecologist, something to do with babies and helping them, a doula, or birthing babies, or having a child, or working with babies at a very young age. From the embryo, maybe you're here to help people become parents or work on the science behind this, become a doctor for babies, a pediatrician, or help people understand themselves, maybe regressions, past life regressions, or this lifetime to the womb regressions. Help people remember things from when they were babies. Something about working with babies and their crown chakra, their brains. Helping humanity evolve from a very young age. This one is interesting. Messenger of water. Help people with their, communicate about emotions. Give people good news. You're a messenger of good news about our life path. The number 20 could be relevant. You could be a very, very intelligent person, and you were very lively as a baby, and people knew you were very intelligent. You're here to bring people good news, forgiveness, love, wish fulfillment. You're here to bring wish fulfillment to people. Something to do with babies. Again, good news about babies. Tell people that they're pregnant, or tell people that their baby is healthy. Tell people that their baby is evolving well. Maybe you're here to help on the evolution of humankind when it comes to intelligence. Wish fulfillment. Bring wish fulfillment to people. fulfill your own wishes. You're here to fulfill your own wishes. You're here to work hard. Your life mission, your life purpose, your soul mission is to work hard and be very dedicated to your work. The Fool, the beginning stages of life and the evolution of life. You could have Aries in your chart. You could also have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It's something about inception or beginnings, new beginnings, bringing life from the beginning to earth, or learning and teaching about the beginning of life on earth. It started in the ocean, according to that theory. Queen of Swords, you could have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart. You don't like to deal with BS. You cut out the BS. You want the truth. You're a truth seeker. You are someone who is here to communicate the truth without, in a kind way, but you're more interested in the truth of how life started, you're here to communicate as well. Two of Wands, making plans for the future. Solve mysteries, solve problems, solve complex problems of science maybe. Solve mysteries, the mysteries of evolution. How did we get up here and how do we go back down? Now that I'm on this tower, how do I descend? How do I get to that beach down there? Problem solving. You're a thinker. You're a thinker, and you're here to problem solve. You like to solve problems. Strength. You're very controlled about your emotions. Something about a way to make people stronger. I see a lot of mental activity. You're a deep thinker. You're a deep thinker, and you keep yourself under control. And you're basically, you have the mission here to bring people their wish fulfillment. And so you work hard for that. You work hard for others. And it's almost like you sacrifice things in your own life for the greater good. The Chariot. Cancer energy, Leo energy. You could be a Cancer, Leo cusper, or you could have these in your chart. You're here to slow and steady follow your goals. You're very balanced here. You're a very strong person. Very strong person. You have a lot of strength of character. It's almost like you will follow your mind and your mission before you follow your own heart. But then you end up, because you do follow a mission, you have a very strong mission in this lifetime, and you follow it, then you get your reward in love as well. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So you've been through a lot. When you were a very young child, you went through a lot. Leadership, you're here to lead people. Joan of Arc could be a spirit guide for you. It's almost like your life, whatever you've been through, shaped you into this very strong person that people can follow, and people trust you to follow you. And you're here to lead people to have the strength to follow their own heart's desires, to make their dreams a reality, And you're being guided and supported by your angels as well. You're protected. As you lead people toward their own heart's desires, and you take leadership of your own life and you follow your own heart's desires. After you've had to be strong and figure out things from a very young age. And this took time. You have a strong connection to animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So part of your life's purpose and soul mission has to do with animals. Now, could be marine animals, because we have the whale and the orca elders now. Share your song frequency of sound, diving deep. So you could be a diver, or you could have a mission to work with whales and orcas, or something about the frequency of sound frequency and animals. So I'm seeing so much marine life here, but also other animals. Share your song. You're here to share information and to bring love into the situation. Also, to bring love to children, or to bring children and show how children are meant to bring love into the world. It's almost like you have two phases of your life as well. You have this one phase where you are very mental, strong, moving forward with your goals. And then some of you, you have a child and everything changes and you step more into your love, your heart space. And then you learn that you want to actually work with animals, and it's almost like children soften you up and open up your heart chakra. And there's two phases of your life. One is more mental and work-oriented, solution-oriented. You've had to hold strong because you've been through a lot. And then all of a sudden, you have this new beginning that where you open your heart chakra, something to do with kids. And it helps you to evolve. And you become a lot more softer, and then you raise your vibration. And you become this leader, this strong leader nonetheless, and you start following your own heart's desires rather than helping other people, or putting out fires here and there. Athlete. So your life purpose could involve you working on your body and transcending your own physical limitations. Maybe you've had an experience. I'm seeing someone here in a chair with wheelchair, and then you overcome that, you get out of the wheelchair, or you learn of your strength in that wheelchair, and then you still find a way of working on your body, and you actually end up transcending your physical limitation from that wheelchair. You start walking, or you learn how to deal with your handicaps and you turn them into, maybe someone here has a handicap since they were a baby. I'm seeing a lot of people here, but anyway, you develop a lot of personal willpower. You transcend your limitations from the beginning. And you evolve and you become this beautiful person who leads other people. And I'm seeing chest tapping on your heart chakra. And you take charge of your situation. You see things from a different perspective. Or you change something with your willpower, with your strength of spirit, and you transcend your own physical limits. And you end up becoming an athlete. Paralympics. The Lovers. You're here to experience a higher level soulmate connection. And love transforms you. So it's almost like there's this one part of your life where you're overcoming limitations and dealing with a lot of limitations and challenges and overcoming them and working hard. And then you find love, and then you have a baby. For some of you, others, you find love. You tap into your inner child, you heal your inner child, and then everything changes. 5th house. Yeah, you find love, and it also helps with your creativity. Again, children, something about children are definitely in your life purpose here. They help you step into your heart space and heal your heart, heal your emotions, heal your heart, and it helps you grow and release the pain. And it's another step in your generational trauma, in your personal development, in dealing with generational trauma even. And then you forgive whatever happened in your past, and you go into more of this soft space. And then that's when you step into your destiny, into your North Node, your life purpose. And that's where you start feeling fulfilled and your wishes being fulfilled. And you become this guiding North Star to others in their own process, their own development. You could even be like a therapist where you help people heal and be in contact with animals and marine life even. And so you help people toward their integrity and becoming who they are meant to be and blossoming. And that's where you blossom. And then that's where you feel empowered. So I'm seeing possibly a power couple. I'm seeing Gemini energy here, Leo energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay? Very strongly here, but you almost like you find a soulmate, and from there you start healing, you start walking in your life purpose, and you become a power couple. You do this together, and you enhance each other's strengths, and you join forces, and you activate and intensify whatever you're both bringing to the table. And this even seems a little bit overwhelming, but toward the latter part of your life, you're feeling very empowered. You're a leader. You're supposed to become a leader here, leading people toward their wish fulfillment, away from their own physical or otherwise limitations. Any handicaps they may have, mental, physical, spiritual handicaps, emotional handicaps, okay? You show them the way. You help them share their song, forgive themselves, forgive others, live in a more loving place, and you help people evolve within their lives. Maybe you help people find love. Maybe you help people transcend any limitations that are blocking them from living their best life. Okay? Beautiful. Pile number 4. That was beautiful. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. Bless you all, and bye for now.